Hi everyone, welcome to the new episode of Peter's English podcast. I'm your host Peter, and in this episode I want to talk about movies. Yes, I want to talk about movies who I've watched that I've just watched today. And yes, people, this is the new episode of my series Peter's Movie Magazine. In the Peter's Movie Magazine, I want to talk about very crazy, funny, and comedy comedy movie created by Marvel, and it's Deadpool. Yes, people, Deadpool. Who is Deadpool? Deadpool is a mutant who doesn't have beautiful face. He covers his face with his crazy red costume, and he cannot die. He cannot die, and he was the member of the special forces in the army. I'm talking about the movie. The movie is very crazy, is very wild, and you will love it because I think it's not about the plot of the movie, but it's the movie where you can laugh. Yes, you can laugh a lot, and it's a very funny movie. You will see, and I watched all three movies: Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, people, I watched it on my Disney Plus because I have Disney Plus. I've been paying for Disney Plus since August 2023 until now, and I could watch it because Disney owns Marvel, and I think this Marvel movie was the best of all because it was very crazy, very funny, and I like it. And Deadpool was very funny and very good hero because he is positive hero in my eyes, and he has a good heart. The first movie was about the start of Deadpool. He was a guy who was trained by special forces, but he had cancer, and he met his girlfriend, his love, and he wanted to save his life, and he was the mutant, and with very scared and not very beautiful face, and he created his costume, his red costume, and he's very funny. He swear a lot, but you will like it because it's not about the content of this story of this movie. I think it's about the comedy because this movie is a very good comedy. And now I want to use the help of Microsoft Copilot. Explain my audience what's Deadpool. Absolutely, Peter. Here's a spoiler-free explanation of Deadpool you can use in your podcast to introduce the character and movie to your audience. What is Deadpool? Peter's Movie Magazine explains. Deadpool is one of the most iconic and unpredictable characters in the Marvel Universe. Known as the Merc with a mouth. Deadpool's real name, Wade Wilson, is a former Special Forces operative turned wisecracking anti-hero. And after undergoing a rock experiment to cure his terminal illness, he gains superhuman healing powers, but also ends up with a scared appearance and a dangerously unfiltered sense of humor. What makes Deadpool different from other superheroes? He constantly breaks the fourth wall, talking directly to the audience like he knows he's in a movie. He mixes brutal action with outrageous comedy, sarcasm, and pop culture references. He's not just about violence. There's a surprising amount of heart and emotional depth beneath the chaos. The first Deadpool movie came out in 2016, starring Ryan Reynolds, and became a massive hit for its unique style, R-rated humor, and fresh take on superhero storytelling. Yes, and I watched all three Deadpool movies, and I can agree with Microsoft Copilot that Deadpool real name was Wade Wilson. He was a former Special Forces operative, and after he discovered that he had cancer, he tried to experiment, and he was a mutant with superhuman healing powers. Yes, people, he couldn't die. That means he had superhuman healing powers. That means he could heal after everything, after every killing, and he couldn't die. And he speaks to the audience. He's very funny, and he talks a lot. Yes, people, he talks a lot, and you will like it, I think. And his humor is very good and unique. What we can tell more? What we can tell about this movie? About it. Okay. Yes, of course, he used a lot of sarcasm. I was thinking something else. Got it, Peter. You've got a different vision, braving, and I'm all ears. Want to riff it out together? A satirical tweet of Deadpool character, a roleplay scene where Peter introduced Deadpool for the podcast. I don't know if I can do it. Or maybe a comedy sketch where Deadpool tries to learn English from Pete. No. I can't. No. Okay, people. I think that I told you everything. Yes, because I told you who is Deadpool. Yes, this movie, these three movies are full of violence and blood, but don't worry, it's about comedy because and humor, because this movie has this kind of movies. These three movies have a lot of humor and yes, of course, it's about love too, because Deadpool likes his girlfriend, and yes, you can You can watch his love with his girlfriend, and this movie, this hero and this universe, this movie is for adults, of course. Please don't let your kids watch it, because it's not for them, because you have to understand that it's a comedy. Yes, we can talk. How? Why was Deadpool created? Who created? Yes, who created Deadpool? I think the Deadpool was in comics. Comics, yes. Okay, here we can read it. It's very interesting. Deadpool was created by Rob Liefeld, artist, and Fabian Chiesa, writer, for Marvel Comics. He first appeared in The New Mutants 98 in February 1991. Deadpool wasn't born, he was drawn into chaos. Rob Liefeld gave him the look: red suit, weapons, wild eyes. Fabian Chiesa gave him the voice: sarcastic, emotional, unpredictable. Together they created a merc with a mouth, and the rest is comic book madness. Okay, that was about Deadpool, and I don't want to tell you any more spoilers, because you have to watch it, because it's not very easy to tell you the plot of this movie, because it's very funny, crazy, unpredictable, yes, and a lot of humor and satire and love between Deadpool and his girlfriend. I don't know her name in this movie. And you can, yes, in the first movie you can see Wolverine. Yes, people, there are a lot of fans who like Wolverine. And the last movie with Deadpool and Wolverine is very funny. I recommend you to watch the all three movies, and because they are great. They are not. They don't use the usual Marvel formula. They are really good. And okay, I think that's it. And you can practice your English, because you can watch it in English and use English subtitles and read it like me, or you can watch it without English subtitles, but in English, of course. And you can learn a lot of real English, and you can learn a lot of swear words. Yes, of course, and that's great. How to learn English? How to discover swear words? Watch Deadpool. Okay, I've been streaming for 40 minutes. I don't know what to. Yes, I can tell you my opinion that this movie is not serious, of course, because it doesn't have serious content, because it's very wild, crazy, and I think it's a parody, but it's a good parody, and it's a very good comedy film or movie. You can choose between film and movie. I think that movie is an American word, and film is used in British English, but I'm not sure. I always watch movies because I paid for film services. I think for film broadcasting services, thanks to it I can watch movies and series in English in the legal way because I pay for it, and it's great for practicing your English, and I really recommend you because you have to learn English in a funny way, and you can be successful. I think that's all. That's all for this episode. That's it for this episode. I don't know how to continue because I wanted to do this episode about Deadpool. I don't need to tell you the whole plot of the story because it's so crazy and wild that it's not possible. I'm repeating myself. Oh, no, okay, I don't care. And I can simply end this episode. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I think 16 minutes are enough because I don't know how to continue. Bye bye. Quickly, Peter, stop it because you don't know how to continue. Bye bye.